Previously on Lion Mums.
What if I put in extra good word for you at the board meeting, push for a promotion and pay raise?
Are we hiring? Maybe they'll find me a replacement for you when you get promoted.
What did you eat at recess, Kai?
You weren't with him?
Kai, see you tomorrow.
Kai? Who's that?
I'll take that and buy us our lunch.
He was basically saying that if I paid him enough to train Kai, he would make sure Kai is DSA'd into a school.
Can you get his number? For Nabila.
No, what is wrong with the two of you?
Guess what happened when I called up the agent? Basically, he told me that unit wasn't for sale.
Hello, Mr. Tan?
I guess it's an exclusive Jennifer Tan kind of deal.
This means war.
I can understand now why men love power drills.
I think we've created a monster.
Oh, hello? What about your work of art over there?
I think it's a pretty great wall.
Hey, where's Richard?
He's got a lot of interviews today. Jeremy's gonna get our lunch. So, let's get started, ladies.
Let's go.
This means war. So bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on now. Let's tear it up. This means war. When the bells sound, I'll go another round till I take you down. This means war.
Sorry.
Screwdriver. Hammer first.
Oh,
Ah! I told you, be careful.
This means war.
I gotta say, ladies, I love what we've done with this place.
You just have to make it work, right?
What? I'm a lawyer, not a contractor.
I can't say goodbye to the feeling. I've hit the ceiling one more time. Keep aiming high, always reaching for the sky. Through the skies, day and night, reaching higher, higher. It feels like flying, don't it?
Sayang, I thought we have agreed that you will only look at kiasuparents.com once a week.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find a private badminton coach for Nabila who is also a DSA selector. I think that qualifies as an emergency.
But I thought she's not doing badminton anymore.
Change of plans, she's using that as an option for DSA.
Okay, so it turns out that my department will be in charge of a key white paper for MINDEF. And I'll be one of the key leads, and it'll be a very good opportunity for me to prove that I'm ready for the promotion.
But you're a major, Sang. Why would you want to get promoted? It's just more responsibilities? Oh my god! Badminton is one of the most competitive DSA categories! Maybe she should do something else that's less popular. Something obscure but cool. But every IP school has badminton as a DSA choice! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What am I gonna do?
Sayang, are you okay?
No, it's not all right. You remember Mr. Sito, my old client? Well, he asked me to pitch for his work. We used to bill him like 1 million a year. Can you imagine my little firm getting him as our client? But if I accept his business, how am I supposed to go to Nabila's school and then getting her all these special coaches when you haven't even gotten to enrichment yet?
That's why you have me, sayang.
I know, you're like the best kind of backup ever. You always know how to save the day.
You can always count on me. You know that?
I know that, Sayang. I know.
You haven't finished. Oh. That's wrong. The answer is 1/3. What's the problem? You're my problem.
Boys, what's going on?
Smarty Pants here is disturbing me. I was just trying to be helpful.
Oh, good. Sorry.
How many?
Stephanie Pang.
Wow, I haven't seen you since JC. Are you here shopping?
No, working.
Oh, wow, but I'm starting work here.
Oh, really? That's great. We've been so short-handed lately and things have been, all hands on deck since our old manager left.
Is there anything I should know about that might be useful?
Mr. Lee, the sales manager, you've got to be really firm with him. You need to push him on his promises. And he also likes to come to us at the last minute for ideas on how to boost sales, so you have to be quite prepared with your input. And, always claim your overtime pay quickly. If not, they don't pay you.
I don't usually do overtime.
Oh, trust me, it's retail. Stock taking alone takes hours.
Wow, that's informative. Okay, you know what? I'm rushing. I gotta go. See you soon.
All right.
Eating without me?
Please, I'm really hungry.
I'm really hungry too. Oh, cheese.
Hi, did you eat at recess?
Yes. School uses a lot of brain power, you know. That's why I'm hungry. And your fried rice is really tasty. Can I have some more?
Sure. Hi, how much pocket money does Mummy give you?
$2.
Clearly, the school canteen food is not enough for a growing boy like you. There isn't probably much nutritious food at that school either, unlike Charleston. Kai, Grandma is going to top up your pocket money, okay? So, during recess, you can go ahead and eat as much as you want.
Thanks, Grandma.
Enough, right? Remember, don't tell Mummy about this, okay?
Okay.
Finish your food.
There's not enough space in my room for all my stuff, Mum.
I already told you you had too much stuff when we moved over. You need to declutter.
Mum, you don't declutter an out-of-this-world comic book collection. Besides, Ada's room is much bigger. Maybe we can switch. What do you say, Ada?
Every room in the house is the same size, okay? I don't want to hear any more complaining from you. This house is perfect for our family and we're gonna love it here. We'll all be fine as long as we're willing to make small sacrifices, okay?
Hey, feel free to sacrifice my AMAth tuition fees, Mum.
I'll eat porridge every day if I have to, but you're not getting out of AMAth tuition, okay?
Mr. Chiang is very high in demand, and you're lucky to be in one of his classes.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
So what time is your interview?
9.
Go get him, Dad.
Good luck, Daddy.
Thank you.
Okay, Ada, hurry up and eat. You're gonna be late.
Maybe you should take the taxi until you figure out the bus route.
Mommy, are we gonna take the right bus this time?
Yes, sweetie. Third time's a charm.
One week of school already. How's everything?
Good. Every time the teacher asks me a question, I know the answer.
Ah, Mommy prepared you well. But don't get overconfident, sayang. It's only the first week. Maybe later, you'll need Daddy's help with homework.
I don't think so. Homework is too easy.
Well, maybe you need something more challenging then. You should try out some P2 worksheets. I'll go pick it up later today, okay?
Sayang, there's preparation and then there's over-preparation.
Sayang, isn't the army motto be prepared?
That's the Boy Scouts motto, Mommy.
See, that's my girl. You can never be too overly prepared, Sayang, right?
Looking for me?
I thought maybe you Ponteng school.
Yeah. The Chi Chong Fan looks good today. However, you might want to try something healthier, like brown rice and lemon chicken.
Thanks, Jamie Oliver. Now scram!
Hurry up, young man. People are waiting.
Okay, I have the fried egg, the sausage, the fish cake, and...
Vegetable?
Really? Okay, baked beans.
It needs to be green to be a vegetable. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Hello, hello. What do we have here? And all my favorite Thai fun dishes too. Except that I hate vegetables.
When things come, when things go, I don't mind. I just say, oh. Is that so? Good. When things stop, when things start, when balls drop and friends drift apart. I wasn't making any noise. Can you please stop making noise? I'm trying to focus. Well, it's just my tummy. It wasn't me.
Boys.
It's making noise. It's disturbing me. I can't think.
Kai, show me workbook.
I'm really sorry about my family situation. I already spoke to Lieutenant Colonel Peter Lam and he's prepared to step into my role in the team. With your approval, of course.
I understand your commitment to your family is very commendable, but your commitment to your country is not.
Ma'am...
I think you should take a few days off to think about it. Major Riza, ask yourself this question. Do you really want to be under me forever?
Drinking down the bourbon, praying on the payphone, waiting for your call, when out of the blue, a vision of you.
This is good, Grandma. Well, the table will also taste good if you're hungry, Kai. Can I have another? Not until you tell me what you had for recess.
I had mixed rice with chicken, egg, and vegetable.
And how much did it cost?
$2.
I see. So Grandma gave you $10 for the week, right? How much is that per day?
Easy, Grandma. $2.
And how much does Mummy give you a day?
$2.
Total?
$4, Grandma. That's elementary.
So, you have $4 for recess every day, right? That's 2 portions of mixed rice.
The food portions at school are really small, Grandma. I guess they don't want us to be obese. Can I make my own sandwich?
Mom, I can't talk now. We're really busy at the store.
It's about Kai. I think...
Can you handle it? I trust you. I mean, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay, yeah, I really gotta go. Bye. Just...
Go take a shower first, okay? I'm still not used to carrying an umbrella with me all the time. There's usually one in the car.
Jen, I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have to go through all this.
It's no one's fault. You hear me?
Wait, she's asleep. I haven't checked on her homework yet.
I look already. It's fine.
Oh, I've been so caught up with this Sito pitch. I'm supposed to give her P2 worksheets. Are you sure she's asleep?
Yes, sayang. Sayang, the worksheet can wait.
Oh, wait. What are you doing?
Sayang, I don't have to be early in the office tomorrow. So, shall we?
Wait, Sam, I just have to finish the pitch.
Sayang, you have been working on it for the past 2 days. Maybe you should sleep on it. Let's go.
Okay, Sam, please, just a while more. Just a while, please.
Yeah. I thought the point of you being your own boss was more time for Nabila and myself, so...
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? Just give me 20 minutes and then I'll be with you. And then I'll call it a day. Please, hold that thought, Major. Sayang? Sayang?
Hey, Chi-Seng. Hey. Yeah, thanks for returning my call. No, it's all good. I'm still up. So I hear you at Hangchi Digital looking for a sales director?
Mr. Chi, Mr. Lee is here.
Richard!
Chi-Seng, good to see you.
It's been a long time, Richard.
Truly has, truly has.
This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Oh, could I get a coffee, please, with some milk and 2 sugars? I need that shot of caffeine to get this exciting meeting going.
I can do it. Would you like a biscuit with that?
You know what? I'd love to have a biscuit with that. And if you have some chocolate, that'd be great, too.
I'll see what we have.
Millennials.
Why don't you take a seat over there, Richard?
During my days, we would have had coffee and biscuits ready for the guests, but do you have a lot of millennials on your staff?
Kind of.
All right, so talk about millennials. Let's talk about you. I hear you're a big shot now at Hangchi, huh? Plus, you're working on this really cool new software, and I gave it a bit of thought and I have some good ideas on some of the markets that you could focus on.
You were always the guy with the big ideas.
Your coffee, Richard.
Oh, thank you.
Jeff, I'll go and set up the next batch of interviews.
Yes, please. Thanks, Chi-Seng. I'll take it from here. I'm Jeff Hangchi, the founder of Hangchi Solutions. So while we're waiting for my CFO to join us, why don't we talk about what you think of the millennials?
Look, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but something doesn't add up. He's always hungry after school, and even after I gave him more pocket money, he's still hungry. It's as if he hasn't eaten at recess. But when I ask him, he always has an answer.
Hi, excuse me. Can you tell me where's the canteen? Thanks.
You can run, huh?
Let me go! Let me go!
Where are the rest of your money?
I spent all of it.
This packet of bihun is $1 at most. That's the rest of it. Fine. Since you don't want to tell me, wait till you get back to class without your clothes on.
Wait!
Oh, show temper now, huh?
Since you like eating other people's food so much, here, have some more! Have a drink with that. Hey! Hey, don't like that, huh?
You bring out the goods later, and I'll be back at, say, 3:30. I'll see you later.
Mr. Lee? Mr. Lee?
Marcus, what are you doing here? What's happened to Kai?
Miss Ho, there's been an unfortunate incident involving your son and another student. Please.
Kai was being bullied by an older kid, which is why he's always hungry. He never has money for his canteen break. Clearly, you have no idea what my son is going through in this school that you've chosen for him.
But he never said anything.
I mean, if you had just stopped for 1 minute to check up on him, you would have known. Instead, you're always busy working. Can you imagine what would have happened if I hadn't come here to see for myself what was going on?
Where is Kai now? Is he all right? Can I see him?
And you, I have no idea what school you're running, but I know people in MOE, and I can guarantee you they'll be hearing about this.
Dr. Lim, you may be a parent, but you are in my school and you are in my office. Do show some respect.
Mr. Tan, I would like an explanation, please.
Miss Ho, the school will conduct an investigation into this matter. We will interview both Kai and Jie Lun to find out what exactly happened. Any bullying will not be tolerated. However, Dr. Lim taking things into his own hands will also not be tolerated. How are these children to understand that bullying is wrong if they see an adult doing the same thing to a child?
Kai, go wait with Grandma for a little while.
Am I in trouble?
No, Kai, you did nothing wrong. That boy was in the wrong. I want you to promise Daddy that if he ever comes near you again, you tell me right away, okay?
Okay.
Go to Grandma.
Okay.
What the hell were you thinking? You pushed that boy's face into a packet of noodles?
Bullies don't understand anything but fear. Do you think he's gonna come near Kai after what I did to him?
Let's go get something in the canteen, okay?
Maybe not the canteen.
Into another packet of noodles. Or something else. And then what?
No one will touch my son again after this.
I don't believe this. You actually sound proud of what you did.
Are you feeling angry because I avenged our son? Or do you feel guilty because you didn't know what was happening? This would have never happened if Kai had gone to Charleston.
I think we're both a little worked up right now, so I don't think we should talk about this.
You mean you have to go back to work?
We're going to talk about this tonight, like civilized adults. I'll see you 9:30 p.m. at my place.
Auntie Durrani, can I have another?
Yes, Kai, go ahead.
Mommy's sandwiches aren't that good. I'll have it if you don't want it.
You know, he could get sued for that. It's assault.
I get it that Marcus was angry. I mean, when the principal told me what that boy, Jie Lun, was doing to Kai, I wanted to smack him too.
Well, if it was Nabila, I'd send Riza in.
Maybe it was Marcus's way of being a good father.
But all of this is my fault. I could have stopped it if I'd known what was going on.
Hey, it could happen to any of our kids. I mean, I don't give any pocket money to Ada. Somebody could be eating her lunch every day, and I wouldn't know unless she told me.
Well, not that Nabila would let anybody do that to her, but I mean, who would think that their kid would get bullied in school, right?
What are you going to do about it?
Well, Marcus is coming over later tonight to discuss it. I'm sure he and my mother are going to use this as justification to put Kai in Charleston. Bullying really isn't that good a reason to take Kai out of Bukit Green. I mean, aside from that little problem, Kai's been doing fine there.
Well, it's like I don't know, losing everything you own. Nothing matters, and all is broken. I suppose
just gonna go top up my bus card first.
Jeremy, why don't you take Ada up and put away the groceries first?
Come on, Ada.
Did you ever really want me? Did you ever really care? Did you ever really?
I'll get a job. There should be some jobs out there where a sex tape scandal might even be a plus. It may take you longer than you think to get back on your feet. And in the meantime, the kids need to eat and go to enrichment classes. We need to do this as a team.
But I'm the one who got us into this mess. I should be the one getting us out.
Don't get any ideas. I'm only getting a job to tie us over. Only until you get back on your feet.
Only till I get back on my feet.
I know I can't make you. I don't wanna break you. 'Cause darling, there'll never be a single day I look in your eyes that I realize that you're my
In conclusion, Durrani Mazlan LLP can offer more effective legal services to Sito Logistics because of our expertise. And competitive cost structure. Competitive cost structure.
Mommy,
yes,
I'm done with homework. Can I watch some TV?
Why not? You do some P2 worksheets I got for you. This one. I marked out some pages. You try it and I'll check on you in half an hour.
Okay.
Competitive cost structure. Competitive.
Mommy, I'm done.
Oh, so fast? Oh, it's been 45 minutes.
Do you want Daddy to check the answers instead?
No, I'll do it. Just... Can you give me 20 minutes? You go read the book first, okay?
Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share with you more on Durrani Mazlan's...
I got ice cream for Kai. Is he asleep?
About what happened today. You are right. I should have noticed something. And I should have been there on the first day of school. But what you did today, the example you set for Kai, that wasn't acceptable. Look, maybe it's my fault too. I mean, we never really sat down and...
Talked? Min, for the past 6 months, you've been impossible. First, you took Kai out of Charleston after all we went through to get him in, using my status as an alumni. Then, you ignored my advice about prepping him for P1. In fact, you've ignored all my advice regarding Kai. Look, I know that things have been hard since Ping, but I can't let you continue that way, especially if it affects Kai.
This is a discussion on how we are to move forward raising Kai. It's not about the past.
Fine. I want Kai to go to Charleston. You've had your chance, sending him to that school, and look what happened. He's been bullied since day one.
Like, bullying happens everywhere, including Charleston. In fact, some of their alumni are bullies themselves, if you ask me.
Charleston's alumni are CEOs and ministers. Charleston is where the next generation of business leaders and politicians are going to come from. My son does not deserve to go to a school with neighbourhood nobodies. My son deserves the top grade academic and sports facilities with good teachers.
I won't have our son growing up an elitist.
What's wrong with being part of the elite? Especially since he has the DNA for it. Kai, sorry for waking you.
Were you talking about what happened in school today?
We were talking about how to solve your problem with your buddy. What if you went to a different school, like Charleston?
No, I don't want to go to Charleston. I don't want to go to school. I hate school.
I don't want you now.
What do you tell him about Charleston?
Nothing.
Nothing? He clearly doesn't like it there, and he's never even been there.
Look, I think it's time for you to go. All right? You've done enough for one day. Leave.
Please erase us from your memory. Don't forget to take any word we might.
Nabila's worksheets.
Sayang? Mommy, you didn't come to check my homework.
I know. I'm gonna do it now, okay? Come, let's wake up. Out of 50? That's a terrible score. Nabila, were you even paying attention when you were doing this?
Maybe the P2 worksheets are too advanced for her.
There's not much difference between P1 and P2. She's going to completely fall behind next year. I think she needs tuition.
Let me have a look. Nabila, in the number of 789, what is the value of digit 8?
80, Daddy.
Sayang, she answered 80. You marked her wrong.
But I followed the answer key.
Maybe you look at a different answer key page. Red pen, please. $40 out of 50.
10 wrong? I mean, only 10 wrong. Well done, Sam.
Which ones were wrong, Daddy?
I think that's enough of homework discussion on the table for one morning. Nabila, Daddy will send you to school today. I think Mommy needs a break from all the homework.
This is unfair, Mummy. You try and bribe me.
Baby, if you don't want to go to school today, that's okay. But I want to know everything that happened at school. The truth this time.
I'm gonna have to need more ice cream than that, Mummy. It all happened on the first day of school. When Jalen entered the canteen.
Let's go, buddy.
Hi, I'm Kai.
I'm Tialun. Eating without me? I hate vegetables. So you think you can run, huh?
Wait, go!
So, when Daddy did what he did to Jielun, how did it make you feel?
Happy. But at the same time, it's also a little scary too. Daddy was so angry. I've never seen him so angry before. Not even last night.
Well, when we're angry, sometimes we go overboard. You know, we do extreme things.
Like slamming the door in Daddy's face last night.
Yes, for example. Or Daddy pushing Jielun's face into a packet of mihun and pouring milk over his head. You know Daddy was wrong, right? He shouldn't have done that.
But Daddy was just trying to protect me. And now Jielun won't bother me anymore, right?
Yeah, he might not. Or he might take it out on you even more because of what happened. Kai, why didn't you tell Mommy what was happening?
I didn't want you to worry.
Kai, I want to know everything that happens to you, okay? Good and bad.
I think I'll go to school today, Mommy.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, looking for a candidate who's exuberant and outgoing, check. Passionate about fashion and a good eye for style, definitely. Great organizational skills, absolutely. And what does it say here? 3K to go around buying things for people and commissions? I'll take it.
Right, says the guy who's never bought a tie for himself. Let's see, I need a cover letter, a CV, and what else?
You know you're amazing, right?
As a personal shopper? Yeah, I think I knew that.
No, you're an amazing everything. Wife, mother. Just want you to know that.
You've turned your back.
Let's see. I think VP of sales wanted. I know someone who'd be perfect for the job.
Anything. Reach you. My words intact. As they
Here.
It's the office, Mommy. I guess they need you.
I'm sure they can handle it. So, what do you do if he bothers you again?
Go to Prefect or Mrs. Raja and tell them what happened.
Okay. And what if he hits you?
Scream like people in the movies do when they see a ghost. And then go to Mrs. Raja and tell her what happened.
Very good. You know, Mommy and Daddy love you very much, right? Okay, go.
Miss Ho? Hi, I'm Mrs. Raja, Kai's form teacher. I was thinking, perhaps if you could come by after school tomorrow.
Here's your retainer. Start the paperwork.
I can't make you. I don't wanna break you. 'Cause darling, there'll never be a single day I look in your eyes that I realize that you're my sunshine on a cloud.